It's your boy Rodney Perry. I'm bringing you an evolutionary experience. Hey, it's game changing.
Hi, this is Indio at Designer Accessory Adoption. Thanks for watching this video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for clicking play. Definitely consider subscribing. I typically load videos every Wednesday covering topics related to fashion, vintage, luxury, secondhand, lifestyle topics, product reviews, all those things. So if you are interested in any of those, definitely consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up. If you are enjoying the content, to my people that are returning, thank you so much for all of the love that you have been giving me on my journey and watching a previous video, coming back for another one, subscribing, liking, commenting. I have really enjoyed talking to each and every one of you. So let's go ahead and get started with today's topic, which it is going to be over Bottega because they are the darling, the darling of luxury comeback right now. They're definitely making waves and doing an excellent job. Now, I know Gucci is also in that category too, but we're going to talk about Bottega right now, which is an iconic fashion house that has been able to kind of revamp themselves and become more interesting, as well as become a very sought after, have a line of sought after handbags. So I am going to do, as you can see from the title, go over hits and misses. These will be things that I'm considering if a hit, I would purchase, and if it's a miss, no, pretty much. So let's go ahead and get into it. I think I'm just going to alternate. We'll start with a hit, and then we'll go to a miss. All right, so let me know your thoughts down below as I go through them. I would love to get your comments and see what you're thinking as well. You know, everybody's style is different. Everybody's taste is different. All right, so let's get into it. So this is going to be first up, which I'm looking down at my phone so I can keep up. It's going to be the structure bag. I really like this one because I'm going to attempt to pronounce it, but the Interchanteau, I'm trying to, sorry, don't, butcher me down below. Sorry about that. I tried. But anyway, it's that weaving pattern that they have been historically known for since the beginning of the brand. So they're keeping up with their roots pretty much, keeping in that linking of what they were known for, what they have been super popular and have perfected over this time. So they're keeping up with that, but they're making it a clutch. I love the way that it's twisted, so it's visually interesting. Now, I will say when you carry this, it's probably not very practical, especially when you think about it needing to keep that same structure while you're carrying it with their things in it. So it still looks like a beautiful, pretty much like a piece of art, which is the reason why I really like it. So I'm going to say probably isn't very practical. You probably have to use a card holder, small little things, and not fill it up too much so it can keep its twisted structure. But that would be one item that I definitely would purchase. I haven't seen it in person, but let me know your thoughts. All right, next up, we're going to go to a miss. And let me look at my notes here. Miss is going to be the... Does that say beak? Sorry, my computer is too far away. I think that's the beak. To me, it's a miss for a couple of reasons. I'm looking at my laptop over here. So first off, the overall silhouette I'm not really a fan of. I like how they try to keep the V, which is on some of when I saw their fashion, their runway show, they really had that hidden V, that V just everywhere showing up, which on their clothing, on the handbags, wherever, which I thought was lovely, clever. It just tied it all in together. So I see where they're going with it, but I don't know whether I like the style of this. This is kind of moving away from a refresh of what they have done so far. So I'm just not really into this bag. It seems a little weird. It's a top handle, so you can put it on your shoulder. It's a drawstring, but then it seems like you have to open the top flap to get into your bag, which also is a drawstring, which is not so bad, but then it's a shoulder bag, so it's like you have to take the whole bag off to get inside of it. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, and I'm just going off of kind of a front photo, so it may not actually be that way, but that's at least the vibes that I'm getting, and I just overall just am not really a fan of it. So let me know if you like that one, but this one will be a miss in my category. All right, so next up is going to be the mount. I think what they tried to do here is it's still kind of like the beak a little bit, where it has the kind of V shape to it. and triangular shape, however you want to call it. They're keeping consistent with the large chunky chain. I remember there was one of their bags that actually has that beautiful chunky chain on it. A couple of them actually do, and I will not try to quote the names of them because I don't have Bottega really memorized that well, but you guys know which one I'm talking about. I'll probably throw up a photo of that one up here so that way you can see which one I'm trying to describe to you. But I like the whole chunky chain thought process behind it. It is definitely very trendy, so it's something that you really have to be comfortable spending the price range on. And I'm sorry, I messed up my order here. This is not a hit for me. This is a miss. So we're just gonna keep rolling with it. This is a miss. I am not in love with this bag for a few reasons. I don't like the general shape of it. I don't like the triangular kind of envelope front closure opening to access the bag, and I don't like the chain across the front. I think it's also ultra trendy, and to me is just, I don't know, it just doesn't make my heart sing. But I definitely would love to hear from you guys if you've seen it in person, or if you like it for whatever reason. Definitely let me know why in those comments down below. But yeah, just not my thing. This is going to be on the miss list. All right, so since I did 2 misses in a row, I'm going to do 2 hits in a row. And first up is going to be the Jody. I will say this is a beautiful piece of artwork. I feel like I like how it's unconventional. It's a hobo style in their kind of traditional shape that they've done before, but it's totally unexpected, where you have these tubed, I don't even know what you want to call them, but you know, pretty much like tubular, thinner structures of leather that basically make this beautiful cascade of a leather bag. And I think it takes a lot of attention to detail and definitely craftsmanship to pull that off. So I think it is an amazing bag. Visibly, it's just really cool, interesting to me. I think it's something that it could be considered somewhat trendy, but then at the same time, it's a hobo style. Hobos are always going to be a classic shape. And I think it's just a little bit different enough that I think you could keep pulling this out and referencing it time after time. Now, I'm not saying even if it's out of style, you know, you wear what you want to wear. But I definitely will say this one is a hit. Really like this one. Also, whatever the name of that shaggy, what's the name of that dog? There's like some dog that have all this hair and it just beautifully flows and moves. If you guys know the name of that dog, throw that in the comments down below. But it reminds me kind of that kind of shaggy dog that has that beautiful coat of hair that kind of just like drapes and moves all of the time. But if I remember the name of it, I will throw that name of the dog down below so you guys aren't probably like, what are you talking about? All right, so next up is going to be another hit, and this one's going to be the medium triangle. So they have definitely different sizes. I'm assuming they have a small and a large. So they probably have 3. At least I know they have 2 sizes. And I think the medium triangle is really cool. I like the top handle. I think that is very beautiful. I think it's an amazing place holder for your hand, which makes it cool to carry. I think it's something unique as well. You don't see many handbags where you have to have it, you know, you're holding it kind of in a tote type of way, but you have a structure that you're holding. So I think that makes it cool. I think it makes it trendy. I think it makes it a twist, but then I also think it's a beautiful piece of artwork too. And then they did the updated pattern where they have the larger weaving pattern of the Interchanteau, hopefully I said that correctly, weaving pattern that they made there. So I think that's cool. I think it's updated, it's fresh, and I absolutely love this color. Like, this teal is 2 thumbs up for that. Definitely let me know what you think about this bag. This would be something I would consider purchasing as well. Well, I guess we'll end up on a positive note. We have my last hit. I did have some misses, but I only picked 2. So those will be the 2 misses. And then the other one, this last one here, like I mentioned, will be another hit. This is going to be all right, here we go again. The leather Interchanteau, I believe is how you pronounce it. And definitely Mel Soldera does amazing job pronouncing it. But anyway, I really like this bag. It reminds me of kind of your wicker pattern summer handbags, but a beautiful, artistic, fresh take on it that takes you from season to season where you can wear it all year. I love the beautiful weaving interworking pattern that they have going on. I think that is amazing. It helps add more texture and more detail to the handbag, which I think is perfect. I think it is also a pretty piece of artwork as well in its own right. I think that's a nice one too. And I think it's a nice classic enough style that you could continue to pull this out and wear this continually. Now, I am not completely in love with the color. That color is just not my favorite, but I do feel like this bag would absolutely be stunning across the board in a lighter shade, because that way you can see all of the details. So getting it in black, I think, will kind of not do it great justice. So I think a nice lighter color, like a beautiful camel brown, luggage brown, that will be amazing in this bag. And that would be a color that I would definitely use, because it's something that is definitely neutral. You can see all the details. It definitely will pop and flow with your outfit. So I think that's a good option too. So this one's great too. And like I said, this will be my last one, which is a hit. Let me know what you think about this one too. So this video was not too long, so thank you so much for watching. If you're at this point, definitely consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up. Put those comments down below. Also share it to people that you think would be interested in it. I would love to hear your thoughts, whether the same ones that you thought I picked out as hits you like as well, or even if you don't, let me know why. You know, everybody does not have to agree, and everybody, you know, there's so many styles out there and everybody has different styles. So I would love to hear from you. If I didn't mention one that you're considering or you think is a hit, let me know that as well, and we can chat more in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.